Well, I think first and foremost, I'm a dad of four. I'm going to be a grandfather in August of this year. But I've been in factoring since 1998. Did it for 5 years. Got into commercial banking for about 13 years, and then started my own factoring company back in 2015. And I have been spending time a lot of transportation, but oil and gas, staffing, some telecom. Back in 2015, we decided we wanted to sell Provident to Scale Bank. So since then, I've been involved on the sales side as well as some corporate development. I have never heard of anybody who said I always wanted to grow up to be a factor. We have all found it somehow. The way I found it was I was doing residential mortgages in Nashville, Tennessee, and was looking for something new. And so gave my resume to a headhunter, got into factoring, figured out what it was, and just absolutely fell in love with it. But no, I think you're right. It's not something that folks typically grow up with aspirations of becoming a factor. Well, two reasons. The first is for the client. You have regulatory headwinds. You have marketing that you have to do to get your name out there. You have to come up with a service or a product that people need and want. And the last thing that you want to have to deal with is the financing. And so as a young company, typically factoring fits well because you don't have enough of a track record yet to be bankable. The small businesses really suffer when a factor makes it difficult for them to factor an invoice. If they lock them into long-term contracts, if they have early termination fees, there are just so many things that factors have done to give ourselves a black eye, give our industry a factoring a black eye, that a lot of time business owners will even hear the word factoring and think it's not something they want to try. So primarily it's because of how it negatively impacts small businesses. Secondly, bad factoring makes it really difficult for the good factors to do business. You have to somehow or other convince folks that, hey, I've got great sales, I've got a great sales team, I've got incredible customer service, I want to make the fees that you pay to me, and I'm going to be very transparent about it because they've heard it all before, and somehow or other got suckered in to sign to something that was not what was promised. So you've got the small businesses that suffer, but then you also have the factoring industry as a whole that suffers.